Got a little time before I go to work here, so I'm gonna talk about the Gangstalking community trolling, perps versus trolls. You know the difference. I think I've done several kind of broadcasts about these, but I want to talk about how there were certain people assigned to the Gangstalking community, to the real TIs. Okay, and there's certain different levels of trolling within the Gangstalking community that you don't see in any other community. Like, you don't see this level of attack in any other, like, whether it's flat earth or regular videos or comedy trolling is where this stuff originated from. So there's bait trolling, there's rage trolling, but the trolling that real targeted individuals experience, it's from basically law enforcement. I wouldn't say necessarily like normal law enforcement, but the ones that engage in criminal activities, dirty cops, dirty operations within the government. I'm talking about like MK Ultra, New World Order, military industrial complex type stuff, psyop type stuff, basically. Those are the trolls that you're engaging with when you're a real TI. And you'll see them they'll hop from one real TI to the another, but they're assigned to only a few TIs. Okay. So a normal troll for just any type of thing is generally like there's a content creator, right? He's unaware of how goofy he is, how strange he sounds, how strange he comes off, and he thinks he's doing a really fucking good job. Okay, these are like the locale farm trollers. These people just scour the internet. They don't target people offline. They scour the internet and they look for a fix. Just like when you're trying to get your gang stalking video fix, when you're a TI, you always have to watch gang stalking videos. These people need a fix for trolling. So that's one level of trolling. Now, normal internet trolling, there's a nuance to it, there's a comedy to it, there's an intelligence level to it. A normal internet troll is going to be a white guy between the ages of like maybe 17 to maybe no later than his early 30s. Okay. So we're looking from like 17, 28, college kid, computer kid, smart guy, relatively smart person. Um, they'll get their rocks off on trolling people. Now, people like me, it's hard to troll me because I reverse the cards. I recognize the trolling right away. I reverse troll, so I troll the trolls. That's something that you notice on this channel. And it's just to discourage them from like fucking trolling, and I flip it onto them. But I'm pretty good at revealing who the trolls are, especially when they're claiming to be targeted individuals. They're in your face. That's how you know these people are part of the gang stalking networks. Okay, the fake TI networks. Okay, now people can, I guess you can kind of say that for me. Like for everything I say, like no one's perfect. So like when you're not consciously thinking about stuff, you might do some things like, yeah, there was a little comedy tour I went on, but I mean, I destroyed a couple trolls as well. But there was a couple TIs I got in the crosshairs, but I let go. I wasn't anonymous. My stuff was on my page. You could point and be like, hey, Matrix Decoded is making videos on me, making fun of me and shit like that. There was no secret group. There was no long-term like type of fix about it. And I attacked the whole community because I don't know. That's just my mindset. I also think I was drugged when I was living alone. Um, it makes perfect sense. I think I was drugged with meth. Like I hear people like Gang Stalking Dr. De Facto. He claims that other people have told him about this, so you know, who knows if he's real or not, but I believe he does speak to people who tell him stuff. So maybe what he might be telling the truth about this is people put like meth in your milk, meth in your fucking everyday food, refrigerator products, and the low dosages combined with the gang stalking, combined with you being paranoid, it makes you extra paranoid and it makes you look crazier in your videos when you're making videos. Like, yeah, you might look kind of foolish talking about gang stalking, but imagine if you're on low doses of meth and you're saying fucking like crazier things. You're like panting, like, I'm being gang stalked. They get off on that. The people that are, they're the gang stalkers watch your YouTube channel, okay? They're fixed on watching your YouTube channel because they're gang stalking, whether they're breaking in your house, whether they're part of the program at a higher level. They're going to watch your YouTube channel because they're doing the tactics to you. So it would make sense that they would like monitor, like even out of just curiosity and out of like pleasure, just monitor what they're doing. Oh, we did this, so therefore we're going to watch this channel. So you'll kind of notice that if you're a real TI. And I don't mean to say that, like, yeah, some people are claiming to be targets and they're not perps, they're not quote unquote fake, but they don't really, they call everything targeting. They don't want to understand what the real deal is, and they just want to be a victim and scream at the rooftops online. And then there's people that are just fucking faking this, and there's perps, okay? There's people that are confused, that are mentally ill, that are on drugs, that really do think they're being gang stalked, and then their mind's playing tricks on them. I mean, I think that's a very low percentage. Then there's just your bad TIs, person that, you know, they might be targeted in real life, but they never fucking show you. They never talk about details. They just look fake and they just don't give a fuck. Like they act all smug and like secure in their targeting stories, but like nobody fucking believe. They act like you automatically have to believe them because they typed a few words. Like, yeah, I'm targeted too. It's like, who are you? Why? Where? What? Who? When? Yeah, me. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm being gangster. Like, dog, I hate those people. Like, I hate those people more than anybody. It's like, don't just come on my channel and just like smugly tell me you're being fucking gang stalked. And I'm supposed to get on my knees and worship you. Yes, the masters arrived. All my work is for nothing. Like, our work is comparable. Like, you're a guy, you left 2 sentences in the course of like 5 years of your targeting. Just like, yeah, I'm targeted. Yeah. I'm proving all this shit, and you can never give me the accolades. But I'm supposed to just fucking grovel at my knees to you because you fucking made a claim. Like, dude, I don't even know who the fuck you are. And I wouldn't respect you in real life anyways to just believe anything you just said. Like, you would have to prove everything, bro, to me. Like, if you were told me you were married, you have to fucking prove that to me. Like, you can't just say shit. Like, that's how, I don't know. I come from that era, that time era of like, bro, you just don't make fucking claims without any backing up, bro. It's just disrespect to the person you're saying it to. You don't just fucking make claims and just not fucking be willing to back it up or show proof or I don't know. That's where we go. Because I grew up around a lot of bullshitters, and my whole society knew, like, oh yeah, if someone's making an outlandish claim and they're not showing you anything, they're lying to you. That's how society, like, it doesn't change because you became a victim, you became a TI. That doesn't change overnight. But again, if that message offends you, you know, I kind of went off course there, but if that message offends you, it's like, you're doing that. Stop doing that. How about that? No, you don't tell me to stop being a fake TI. I'm gonna call you fake, no matter what you prove to me, but you don't tell me no be no fake TI, nickel. I'm an American bully. Fuck you. Like, I'm just sick of it. It's stupidity. It's called stupidity. That's what it's called. I'm not gonna reward it on this fucking channel. This lowbrow fucking steamroller tactic, basically. Like, they're fucking Jerome Bettis from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you're like some fucking female cornerback, and they're gonna say something, just run you over with it, and you're gonna take it. Like, no, like, I don't believe you. You know, people don't have to believe me no matter what I show because they might have limited view of what I'm saying. Like, people don't believe me, but they have like a limited scope. Like, you glance at the channel for a second, but it's like, yeah, like, you kind of can't make, you kind of have to look at everything, but like, I'm not telling you to waste your time, but don't just glance at, oh, well, you made a comedy video. No, you're not going through nothing. He's making comedy. He made a comedy video. He never went through anything. Why would he make a comedy video? He was going through it. Why wouldn't he have the time to make a comedy video? Like, dude, I'm just sick of that shit. And then people are getting mad for me saying what other people do. How do you think I feel? Like, dude, I want to beat you up. Like, my first instinct when I encounter that level of arrogance and stupidity is like, dude, I want to fuck you up. Don't do that. Keep that shit to yourself. Don't just stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fucking look at TI channels and just be like, oh yeah, it's fake. Yeah, come to my channel. I don't like him. He has to be fake. Stupid, like, mouth breather caveman intelligence. It's just like fucking dumb. But anyways, going back to the trolling. Yeah, man. I mean, I trolled a handful of people for like a 2, 3, 4 month period of time. Maybe one person I trolled for 6 months plus. But during that time, I was making a comedy. I wouldn't even call it trolling because I never went on their channel. It was always on my channel. But I was making comedy content towards everybody during that time. I wasn't laser focused. These trolls go on my channel and another person's channel that we all kind of relate to as a real target. And they attack us and just me and that person, because we're perceived as the alpha males of the community. Okay? We're the people that, hold on, I got a turn coming up here I don't want to miss. But we're perceived as target individuals, the most level-headed alpha males of the entire community. Like, you might not like me, you might not think I'm an alpha male, but you got to look at the fucking scope. I almost missed my turn. Fuck. You have to look at the scope of the whole deal. If there is a demoralization campaign of paid trolls, because that is a real fucking thing, because we have these people that come on our channels. Oh, where's your source? Where's your source? Can you give me a source of these secret operations you speak of? Fucking idiot. Can you give me a source of that conspiracy to rob a bank that those two guys are? Can you give me a source for that? Can you give me a source of the secrets? It wouldn't be a secret if it fucking, not everything someone does is written down in a book and fucking manuscripted, you fucking retard, and chronicled. Like, how does your brain fucking work? Does it function in reality? Like, you just use that straw man argument. If I say something you don't like, well, can you get me a source, citations, a bibliography? No, I can't, because I'm not in a college fucking course right now. I'm in real life, okay? You either know the truth and you accept what I say, or you dispute what I say with facts, and that's what makes intelligence. Not, well, you sound smart and I don't think you're smart, so can you start that? Like, dude, this is why I use the word faggots. When I ever talk about faggots, I'm never talking about a gay person. Because, like, I don't like gay people, but they're not, like, faggots. Like, a faggot is a straight person, okay? It's a feminine little straight person that tries to attack alpha males and then nitpick at little chinks in their armor when they're the most flawed fucking pussy faggot ever. That's what a faggot is. It's a straight man. He talks like a fucking woman. I'm just so spoiled. Can you give me sources? Like, that person thinks he's so smart because he's a feminine little douche. There's nothing smart about him. He just disputes. Like, you'll say a bunch of smart shit, but he's like, I don't like that you're smart, so I'm gonna be a problem and a road bump to your intellectual conversation and just cause hiccups and say, huh? What do you mean by that? Can you give me sources? Whoa. Like, bro, you don't look like a fucking man. No one intelligent does that. You're a faggot. You get beat the fuck up. You need your teeth down your goddamn throat. I know a gay. That's why I don't call gays faggots. I know gay people that can fight and beat you the fuck up, dude. I know gay people that are feminine as fuck, that have more fucking testicular fortitude and will fucking manhandle your fucking straight ass. Faggot. That's my source. It's my fucking fist. 4 knuckles in your goddamn face. That's my source. fucking hate that shit, dude. Because that's a tactic. There's a person in the room, and it has nothing to do with me. There's a person in the room. He's sounding intelligent. People are liking what he's saying. He's getting attention. He's becoming popular because he's doing everything fucking right. And the faggot has to come in and pretend to be smart. Can you get a source? Because he's creating this expectation that when people speak, there's sources and citations, and everything has to be related to a fucking book. When you're not even speaking like that, you're not claiming to be a scientist. You're not claiming to be a mathematician. You're not just speaking off the cuff, and they try to turn it into a fucking college lecture program. Like, yeah, dude, you're a fucking faggot. Because if you were so smart, you would just let me talk. Later on, you would have your own conclusion that would satisfy your own needs, and you would ignore what I said earlier, and you would move on with your life. You don't have to fucking... Can you source where the FBI, the COINTEL program towards Martin Luther King, can you source where they hid the JFK files for 60 years? No, I couldn't source the JFK files because they were classified files. Once they became unclassified, then I could source it. You get it? The people were right the whole fucking time. The CIA did the JFK assassination. And you will still not fucking admit that. You fucking skeptics, you fake intellectual fucking faggots. You still won't admit you're wrong. Was like, well, I don't like making claims without sources, but yeah, I guess I was wrong after the facts came out. I was actually wrong, and my opinion was wrong. They never say that. Targeted Pat. Now I'm driving, so I read part of your comment. You he says, I hope I don't think you're a troll. I don't think you're a troll, Targeted Patton, but I'll be honest, I'm not trying to start drama with you. I think you went through stuff in your life where the police mess with you in that city of Patton. The police might have it out after you, but I don't know about. And again, that's a form of targeting, but I don't know about the whole gang stalking picture with you. You know, I kind of question it. There's not enough. In the beginning, you seem like a real Ti, but now, like, there's not enough going on, gang stalking wise. You know, and this stuff's slowing down on my end. You can say, hey, all you're getting is license plates, but dude, after I showed the last 666 license plate, there was a 666 license plate in my gym. I make a right. I'm driving at a light. I turn right. I'm looking at my phone. I'm not even thinking about this shit. There's another 666 license plate just pops up in front of me in my simulation. So I'm not claiming I'm going through the hardcore police gang stalking, although I do believe the Raleigh police was heavily involved in my gang stalking. They're basically kicking me out the town, and the police there are fucking black. Like, the police chief was a black woman, so it wasn't necessarily like racist white police. It's the police, and they are definitely handlers in the gang stalking program, but they're not fucking smart enough to do this shit, dude. Even the FBI with the, let's say the 666 license plate is a tactic. Even the FBI wouldn't waste that much fucking resources over, oh, let's just make sure when he brings up 666 license plate, we're going to show one because 10 years from now, he might have a mental breakdown because we're FBI and we just waste trillions of dollars on mental breakdowns. No, they don't have those resources. Okay? Is law enforcement involved in gang stalking? Yeah, I think they're given orders from the military, like the fusion centers, and I think, yeah, I don't think they're breaking into your house, but they're told to look away. They're told not to do nothing. They're given protocols about the gang stalking, absolutely. Okay, but when it comes to directed energy, this shit is like space-based weapons, dude. People are on here and they're directed energy disinformation agents saying that their neighbor is doing it or some shit. It's to get you to shoot at your neighbor. Dude, these are space-based weapons. These are pinging fucking IP addresses that are fucking on your body and doing directed energy. And I'm not no fucking expert in it, not claiming to be. But at least I'm talking about it. Because it seems like that shit's not happening anymore, okay, to fucking people. There's maybe one person talking about directed energy on the entire fucking platform now. So what the fuck happened? Were the updates? I update. I come on, I update my targeting, and I'm not yelling at you, Pat. I'm yelling at the fucking crowd here. I update on my targeting, and that does goes towards you, Patton. I mean, your audience is dwindling. Your support is dwindling because you're not updating. You know, come online and say hello to your subscribers that bought your targeting store. Don't take those people for granted. If you're NETI listening, if someone believes you, who cares if they're anonymous profile like Ocean Size? He's a cool dude. I don't know who that guy is, but he leaves informative, intelligent comments. But don't take people like that for granted that believe your targeting story. Okay, I try not to. You know, I do foolish shit on here, but I don't. I take that serious because it doesn't matter what I show. You don't have to fucking believe me. As I've been talking about the trolling, there's people, and what targeted patent does is not trolling. Being critical of the channel is welcome, is fine. You know, especially if I said something about you, you say something back. Cool, I have no fucking issue with that whatsoever, right? But when you're just coming on here as these trolls, these disinformation people, you're calling me a schizophrenic, okay? Even when acting, I've been pretty tame with the schizophrenia lately, with the outbursts, with the rage. I've been pretty fucking tame about that lately. So when you're coming in now, calling me a schizophrenic, but you weren't calling me one before, you know, I find that kind of suspicious. Okay, like anybody can hate the channel, you can hate me, I can be annoying. My voice is fucking low energy. I get it. I'm not a fucking entertainer. A lot of the times I don't feel like fucking doing this shit. I'm starting to get the kind of passion back. Sorry, if you hear me pausing, I'm driving. I'm trying to pay attention to the road. I'm starting to get the passion back. I'm starting to and I'm gonna have to end this live stream pretty soon. Get in the groove. But yeah, these people that they create their channel a few days ago, call you schizophrenic, they call you mentally ill with no context. It's not funny. There's no audience. I'm not getting triggered. There's no back. You know, it's one thing if you're calling someone schizophrenic and they get on, start screaming, and they go into this rant. Their face gets red. It's an hour rant of how they're not schizophrenic, and it's like, yeah, dude. Well, I can trick you to make you look schizophrenic because this triggers you. It's funny. I get it. It's a form of trolling. You know, if there's background little crowd and they're like, this guy's a fucking lol cow, cool. I get it. Okay. And that's not what's going on, man. Immaterial, man. Ti News, okay. I don't know if he was a real Ti or not. I'm gonna assume he wasn't. You know, he was on here for some other alternate reasons. You know, to meet women, to do comedy shit. When he trolled, he let it know. He made a bunch of troll accounts, but he didn't really hide the fact it was him. He would go on his show. He would basically troll you on his live stream with the sock accounts. It was part of like a comedy bit. You know, he's probably high out of his mind. He was being fucking a little menace. And he was a lot of but he wasn't the psychological troll. He was a comedy troll. See, the first people that were in on it, the trolling, the Hollywood comedy trolling, where they're fucking making clips and they're part of some type of secretive groups, was Nick Indigo from Young Steel and TII News, right? And TII News was on probation. Like a lot of these people were on probation or parole. Once he disappeared and he stopped completely left, the person that picked up the fucking trolling as far as the gangstalking was Immaterial Man. Because Immaterial Man wasn't doing that shit when TII News was around. He's nah, these recent trolls he is, but I'm not sure. But Hold on a second. I have to drive past this truck. But I think it is, but I'm not gonna make that claim. These recent trolls, because they follow us the same pattern Stone Cold Steve owns. It's been going on for 2 years, dude. Someone secretly calling me schizophrenic and sitting around waiting at 3 o'clock in the morning for me to go live, 6 o'clock in the morning. These people are paid to say you're schizophrenic, gather the evidence. They get paid when you respond and reply to their comments. They get per reply, they get paid. I think they attack other people in different groups, but it's the same targeting process of you're more alpha than we would like you to be, basically. And I'm not claiming to be alpha. I'm just saying people that are haters, they're beta. So in their eyes, you're alpha because you're doing a certain thing, whether it's talking about gang stalking and not giving a fuck if you look crazy and people actually liking your channel and you continue to do what you do, or not being discouraged, having the balls to give your testimony or whatever. And I'm not talking about specifically myself, but other people too. They attack the alpha, what they perceive as alpha, because they know we're being targeted. And if that person was going through our targeting, they would have some type of minor mental breakdown. They would cry. They would fucking, they like, I know, like, it can't be real if they're not strong enough to go because I know I can't go through it. So it ain't happening because if I went through it, I'd be crying and they're not crying. And most people would be crying and fucking. So that's the whole point. But I believe he took over that fucking aspect of it. Patton says, do you think people are under mind control? Again, I can't focus too much on the reading. He's asking if people are under mind control to do the trolling. I think they are, but that has nothing to do with gang stalking. I think people are under mind control to do a lot of things, but that has nothing to do with the targeting because that's not. I don't know, man. I never been on the other end of it, but if it's comedy based trolling, I know it can be. If it's happening to you, it's not funny, but I don't see how that's like targeting if it doesn't continue. Let's say there's a bunch of people doing it and it continues for years and years, the way I was doing it towards you and other people. Yeah, but if it's some thing that lasts for a few months, you get a laugh out of it, I get a laugh out of it. I don't see how they would utilize that for a long-term targeting. I don't know. But I think a lot of targeting has to do with mind control. Okay. Like, I'm sure I've been mind controlled to do something bad to somebody and hurt somebody, and fucking I snap out like, why the fuck did I do that? I think everyone's done it. It's part of the destiny thing, right? I got hold on. I think I'm pulling up to my fucking workplace now. See what else you got to say. But yeah, the trolling I'm talking about, it's gang stalking trolling. It's like we have to make this guy look fucking crazy, in the public's eye, and I'm being paid to do it. That's the main trolling you will encounter. I'm about to end this live stream because I don't want to fucking. I think I'm almost there. I'm out in the middle of the fucking country right now. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream because I don't want to pass where I'm supposed to stop at. But yeah, man, the long term agenda, the demoralization, the attacking you at 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Yeah, and they do astroturfing. The way TI News was trolling, I've always thought it was funny. It didn't, I assume, I don't know. I don't know if he was a gang stalker or not. He did DDoS me, but all of that stuff can be explained by someone that's really tech savvy. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust him as a TI. But Strongest Boss, to me, when I exposed him as the Steve Owens account and the other accounts, and the way he was attacking the whole community, Yeah, there's something shady about that's different from Ti News because Ti News never had like malice in his heart. So that's just my opinion. You can't really change that. I mean, I might be wrong about what troll account Strongest Bosses it is, but yeah, man. I'm about to put into this job place. Damn, this dude rode his bike to work. Like it's hard to ride a bike in the country. There's no like bike lanes and shit like that. But yeah, Charlotte's boss is Gangstalking to me. He's part of the network. There's too much malice there. Too much secrets, too much hiding, too many sock accounts. But Ti News, I don't think he was a real Ti. Like I'll just say that for sure. I just don't. I know he's not a real target, but I don't know if he was part of the gang stalking network. But yeah, law enforcement definitely got some people out of jail and to make YouTube videos. So it's a way to get out of trouble if you get into minor trouble. But these are part of task force. These are part of task force agencies that do shit like this. But I'm about to wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to go over the difference between trolling and government gang stalking trolls and paid perps and things. But that activity has died down a lot, a lot. And I used to see other people, I used to see perps on other people's channels leaving comments to gain their trust and alluding to like having cameras in other people's houses. So this isn't all about me. I've seen it happen to other people. It's just not common. They only attack male targets, 30s to 40 years old, intelligent, people that are likable, internet personalities, and individuals. People that are solo individuals that don't fucking follow the crowd. And they attack some women. There's some smart women that are explaining their targeting real well together. There's not as many as before, but they don't have the big audiences that they used to. But yeah, a lot of these women are protected. I'm not gonna lie. They don't experience the hard targeting, the real targeting as far as YouTube goes. But I'm out of here.